Hi Capricorn, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your general read for the first part of March 2020. This is a general read for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 1st through the 15th of March, okay? If you're looking into matters of love or relationships, check out your Venus sign, and if yours happens to be in Capricorn, you're in the right spot, okay? Otherwise, remember, Cap, these are general messages, so if they don't resonate with you, just take the ones that do and leave the rest. Remember, it won't all resonate with all of you guys, okay? Like always, I have two decks here. That's because there are going to be two rows. The top row is what's going on outside of you and around you, and the bottom row is what's going on inside of you. What are you thinking and feeling? I'm going to get right into the reading right away. And the Five of Swords already decided to pop out for you. Five of Swords. High Priestess popped out after that. With the Knight of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck. The Sun. That's nice. Okay. What is going on in Capricorn's thoughts? What are they thinking and feeling? What's going on up there and upstairs? Okay, we have the... Yep, this is the Queen of Cups under the Five of Swords. The Moon card comes out under the High Priestess. They almost look similar. Last card that I wanted to pop is the Devil. Comes out underneath the Knight of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So that's your general energy. Okay, so I'm going to start with the top row, Cap. General energy, I love this, the Sun. So I think overall, things are peaceful, happy, and joyful. You're seeing, for some of you, it's opportunities coming in for forward movement. And I see that here with the Knight of Pentacles. So moving away. So doors are an opportunity to move forward out of a heavy situation. Okay. For some of you, you've been in a situation that's been really weighing on you. For some of you, it's with work. You've been working a lot. For others of you, the idea of work is more like working hard on a relationship, or working hard on yourself, or working hard on correcting an issue within your life somewhere. You had to make some pretty hard decisions. And you flip-flopped for a while. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That, and I feel like you've been busy. For some of you, you've been very busy working. Okay? Juggling your life. Definitely. Okay? And here you are coming out in your reading. For some of you, you've had to put in a lot of effort. This could also indicate somebody else. You could be a man or woman, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It doesn't have to be their sun sign either. They could have it somewhere else in their chart, or you could have this in your chart. But I do feel like home is represented now. So for many of you, at least it was represented. I'm feeling many of you were going through something on the home front. You could be dealing with issues within a marriage, or within a partnership, or within a relationship with a child or a parent. It could also be your own journey, your own personal journey to healing. For others of you, this could be work related. Okay, wanting to build up the foundation of your life in some way. But at present, with the Sun, the Sun's the happiest card of the deck. I think you're seeing blessings and opportunities and forward movement working around you, or manifesting around you now. Okay, this is the attainment of new opportunities, new insights, and it's starting something new. For some of you, this is starting something new, beginning something new, taking advantage of something that's being offered to you. But it's also confirmation that you're on the right track. It's also a card of abundance. So for some of you, and abundance is just something of value. For some of you, whatever the new thing is, it could be bringing in more abundance to you at this time. That could be money for some of you. For others of you, it's time and solitude. For even others of you, it could be love and time spent with family or friends. It'll be different for different ones of you, okay? Remember, general reading. If you want a personal read, that contact me. That information's below. Love to do a reading for you. Nevertheless, things seem good right now. The sun is the number 19. When you add 9 to 1, it's a 10. And when you add 1 to 0, it's a 1. And 1 is the start of a new cycle. So what did I say? Something new is beginning for some of you. This could be a new attitude for some of you. You could be getting a new, for some of you, it's all about yourself. You're getting a new hairstyle or buying some new clothes because abundance is here. I feel like you could be going out, and buying things for your home or for yourself. You're wanting to beautify yourself or your home. For others of you, the new beginning could be within a relationship, okay? Definitely could be spending more time with this person. That could be the abundance that we're talking about. For others of you, this could be work-related opportunities there as well happening for some of you, okay? With the Five of Swords, I really feel for many of you, changes are afoot. Fives are all about changes. So, when you get into a new beginning, changes need to take place. So I do feel like you might have to make some changes, or there have been recent arguments or disruptions that now are reconciling and healing, okay? So you could have had some issues on the home front that now are beginning to mend and move forward into something new. This could also be within yourself, struggling within yourself to heal your own stuff, Capricorn. You're struggling to heal your own, but I do see you're taking steps. Now, for some of you, this could be mending, health issues or mending financial issues. It'll be different for different ones of you. But clearly for some of you, there's been some sort of, I heard battle or war waged. Not now, but I feel like it was recent. I feel like you're coming out of it. It was a disruptive situation that left you wounded in some way, and you needed healing with the High Priestess. For some of you, this was at the workplace. Okay, not that you got into a knockdown, drag-out fight with anybody at the workplace, but I won't say that couldn't have happened for some of you. It could be an argument at the workplace. I feel like it could be struggling to like your job, or maybe you, for some of you, you applied for some work and it didn't come through, okay? For others of you, it's definitely more personal related. And I do feel like if it is personal, and even if not, whatever happened left you feeling isolated and alone for a minute. But we're coming out of that. I'm only describing the contents of the card. Now, for some of you, you could be going through this right now. It just depends. We're all born with a different birth chart. We're all on different timelines. And that's big. That means we're all going through things at our own pace, on our own journey. So some of you, some of you have already been through this. Some of you are going through it now, and some of you haven't even gotten there. But definitely disagreements and conflicts is indicated, and changes. I mean, it doesn't have to be disagreements or conflict, but changes are afoot for some of you. And for many of you, I really feel like it's a change for the better. Whatever has happened with the Sun card, I feel like you're happy that it happened. That you've learned something and got something out of it. You grasped a lesson that was there. For others of you, you're happy that it's over. Or you're happy that you have an opportunity now to mend it. I see that here with the Knight of Pentacles. Whatever it was for you, though, Capricorn, the High Priestess here says you are divinely guided and meant to go through these challenges because there are lessons there for you to personally learn. It is also saying that this is a time to go within and trust your gut. Go within for answers and trust your gut. Whatever initial feelings you're getting about a situation, those are correct. Trust yourself. Trust the decisions that you make now, and trust the process and the journey. If this was a situation that did hurt you, this is a time of healing, or there is or was a time of healing. It just depends on where you are in the journey. Okay, so I do see like there's healing and like a time of solitude and withdrawal where you went inside and tried to work on your own fears, which comes up below with the Moon card. I really feel like whatever happened really upset you. It upset you. And I do feel like for some of you, especially here with this Queen of Cups, it emotionally upset you. It could have to do with your family or children, okay, a husband, a wife. But nevertheless, it could be some other family member. But with the Moon under the High Priestess, whatever the situation was, you're healing from it now, okay? And you could have some anxieties and fears you're needing to heal and work through with the Moon here, okay? It says that they're there. So pay attention to how you feel, what's triggering you. Because if you're getting triggered, Capricorn, those are the places within you that you need to heal yourself. You need to take a step back and ask yourself questions to get to the root of the problem. Why is this happening? Would be a good place to start. And try and find the root. Nevertheless, getting your spirit guides and angels involved now is important. You are being divinely guided. And you're being divinely protected now. But you're being asked to trust this process. Trust what you're going through. And try very hard to learn the lessons being brought to you now, Capricorn. And to heal any traumas or any hurts that have been triggered by the situation. And I do see, for some of you, I just was told that it's just needing answers about a situation that upset you. And this could be on the job or within a familial unit or within a personal relationship. And this card here is saying you're slowly but surely moving ahead. You're going to find the answers through communication. Communicating. Not just fast and emotional, speedy communication. No, this card is actually asking you to go slow and be grounded and practical with the communications that you have or the actions that you take. Okay, so there is an issue right now, and it does need you to take some sort of action. Action to alleviate. I really feel like you could have fears, though, revolving around whatever the situation is for you. You might be fearful that whatever actions you take won't resolve the issue. You could have fear of the repercussions or consequences of any actions or communications, because I don't know that you're seeing the whole situation clearly, though you do want the new beginning. You do want it. It's just you're struggling to heal and move through the problems that have presented themselves internally for you. I do see, though, here the Knight of Pentacles does indicate that there will be action or communication had. Either you will give it or receive it. For some of you, it's an offer. It could be an offer to mend. It could be an offer for an outing to talk or over coffee or go for, a walk. I do feel like for some of you, if it's business related, it could be through email or text, phone call. For some of you, it's a job offer that hasn't worked out. For some of you, it hasn't worked out, or maybe that's not quite it. Maybe there's so many others competing and it's causing issues within the office space. So you have to go in. If you're wanting reassurance, asking for a sign, the High Priestess is there for you, Capricorn, at this time. But overall, with the Sun, I do feel like opportunities are coming in. So maybe for some of you, with the Sun and the Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, an offer does come through. But you have to beat out all your competition in order to get there. Okay? So some sort of opportunity to advance is there, to have a new beginning or to heal a situation. But I feel like you're fretting over it. And I keep mentioning that. With these cards in your lower, it does say to me that you're nervous and scared and fearful over a new beginning. And as I said that, the candle went out, which is definitely confirmation that you have some fears. Now, for each one of you, it will be different. I'm going to restart a candle. Just give me a second. So, for some of you, you're worried about a new beginning within a personal relationship. You're fearful because the patterns have been cyclical and ongoing. There's a need to mend them, heal them, and now to look over them and really use some divine guidance to do that as you move forward. But action and communication is necessary too. Okay? And for others of you, it's not personal. It's within the work. Okay? You're worried that you won't get that you won't mend something, or you won't get the offer, or something won't work out the way you want it to work out. Or something's unclear. Okay? If it's not about receiving anything, it's about a situation that's unclear. Maybe you're having issues at work and you're not sure how to handle them. Well, the Knight of Pentacles would say open, direct, and honest, concise, practical, and grounded communication is necessary. Not only communication, but action. And with the Sun, it says you'll be afforded the opportunities to do this in the future. That also applies to personal relationships. Same thing. So where are you in terms of your mental and emotional? Well, with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you're keeping things on the down low. I don't feel like you're sharing this with many people. You're keeping things rather quiet. All the struggles that you're going through, you're not sure you want to talk about the struggles or mending them. But mending them for the future is definitely on your mind, but you're overthinking it here. You're overthinking the matter. Now, this could be, again, at work. It could be a situation where you've needed to speak your mind, okay? So you have had conversations in the past that have helped create a new beginning here. But I don't know that you're sharing this openly with anybody. You're keeping it to yourself. I really feel like you're keeping most of your emotions or your thoughts undercover. Now, in terms of your way of thinking or your ways of emoting, the Four of Pentacles says there are habitual ways of thinking and emoting that you're holding on to, and might need some reassessment at this time. We happen to be in a Mercury retrograde, so this would be the perfect time to look at how you think and how you behave and emote within situations, cyclical situations, to try and heal your part of it, your responsibility, or what part you're responsible for is what I'm trying to say. Again, with work here, I'm seeing with the sun, I feel like opportunities for forward movement are there, but you're not talking much about it because it's been a struggle, this upgrade. But I do feel like an upgrade is coming. Okay. I know earlier I said possibly not, but I think that message was wrong. Sometimes my messages don't come in clearly. I think, and I tried to correct myself then, the message more was about conflict at the workplace created through all this competition for this. At the end of the day, though, from what I'm seeing here, and the ultimate message is, if you have applied for a job or there have been issues, I do see positive forward movement, reconciliation, possibly the job offer or the offer to reconcile or make better or heal. It's all there. Okay. I do feel, though, it's been uncomfortable up till this point. All the changes. And that would also apply again to personal relationships. With the Queen of Cups here, I do feel like you're highly emotional now. More emotional than you usually are. I'm not going to say highly. You're not going around crying your eyes out. But you're more emotional than you typically are. And whatever the situation is, because it falls under the Five of Swords, for some of you it could have very well hurt you. Could have upset you. For some of you, this is definitely about your thoughts are on the competition or the conflict. Okay. For the new beginning. Or that's needing a new beginning. For some of you, after there's been a conflict, you're trying to figure out, well, what's the next step? Do I want to reconcile this or not? And I do see with this card here that you're wanting to move beyond it and heal it. The Moon card here is suggesting that, again, you need to trust yourself, trust your gut, because no clear answers are going to come outside of you. All the answers are inside of you right now. Right now, you're being asked to trust yourself, trust the decisions you make, and trust the process. It's also asking you not to dwell on your fears, but rather to heal them, to work through the traumas. And I know I've said that several times in this reading, but it's very prevalent. Because these opportunities could be soiled if you continue to hold the same beliefs and thought patterns and fears that you do. Your anxiety level is heightened at this time. I see it here. You have anxiety and it's based on fear. Fear of what? You need to fill in that blank. What are you scared of? And that comes true with the Devil as well, especially next to the Moon. I think your fear is doubled. You're nervous about something. Nervous you won't receive something, that something won't go well. Or if you're nervous about situations repeating themselves. Okay. I really feel like when we sit in the attitude of doubt, that's the opposite of having faith and trusting. You're being called to trust now. So I really feel like there's been a tug of war for some of you between trusting on some days and being more fearful on others. And you're aware of it and you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like a yo-yo, up and down, back and forth. So I feel like some of you recognize this and you're wanting to heal that. That's why the Queen of Cups is here, because you're wanting to nurture yourself and heal these parts of you, but also it's about these outer things that are going on around you. Again, you're staying quiet about all this. This is all inside of you, not something that you're sharing at this time. But at the end of the day, even though happy circumstances are arising or opportunities are arising, I really feel like you're worried. You're nervous over them, this new beginning. Whatever it is for you, only you'll be able to know what that is. Need for action and communication, and to trust the process. And healing is also a huge part of all of this. So I have the angel answer cards. I'm going to pull an additional message for you. What is it that Capricorn needs to know about this journey, about this situation? What is it that they need to know? Peaceful resolutions comes up. So absolutely need, like I said, you're wanting them and they're there. And I said peaceful resolutions. You're going to get that mending. You're going to get that new beginning. For some of you, it's going to be an offer that you've had to beat out competition for. You need to listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your angels now. That connects to the high priestess here as well as the moon. So trusting your gut at this time. And the last two is a timer. Yes, something's going to happen within the next few months. So whatever's going on now, this could be a process, and it might take up to 3 months. I'm thinking by summer, this could all be over. You could finally have the reconciliation, the job, the mending, the new beginning, whatever it is for you. It's not right now. It's coming though. You're working through it now. Okay, Cap? Just trust the process. Trust yourself. I know the situation isn't clear. It's confusing. You have anxiety and worry over it. Just trust that peaceful resolutions are coming. They are yours. The opportunities for these are at your door now. And you just need to follow your guidance from your spirit guides, your angels, and yourself. Because that intuition of yours is directly connected to your higher power. Okay? So those are your messages. I hope they resonate. Comment below. Let me know. How does this play out in your life? Would love to hear from you. If you happen to like this reading, how I read, the layout, hit the like and subscribe button too. Under the video, there's a little thumbs up. If you did like the reading, I really would appreciate it if you'd start hitting that thumbs up button under the video. YouTube checks that out. They love seeing those, and it promotes my business. So definitely would appreciate it if you like the video to give me some thumbs up and to subscribe. Perfect. Thank you for joining me today, for watching this video. Until next time, Capricorn, take care of yourself. Love and light always. Namaste.